It's time for the major news on The Bridge 99 FM.
The headlines: motorists urged to avoid Lucy during heavy rain. JTA's critical illness fund now in operation. Approval granted for hiring of retired teachers. In regional news, Guyana confirms second case of monkeypox virus. And in international news, New York Times Square now a gun-free zone. And in sports, 110 hurdler Broadbell extends his winning streak to 5 on the European circuit. And Chelsea squanders lead, loses 2-1 at Southampton in EPL. Bridge Nation, I'm Lefane Wigan, and now the details. We begin with local news. The National Works Agency NWA is advising motorists, if possible, to avoid traveling through the town of Lucy in Hanover. Sections of the parish were flooded following heavy rain on Monday. Several roads and at least one bridge became impassable during heavy rain. Hundreds of people were stranded for hours in the vicinity of the Riley Bridge. Commuters were transported in makeshift boats along flooded streets. With more rain in the forecast, it is likely that more flooding will occur. The NWA is urging people heading from Montego Bay to Negril to bypass Lucy and instead travel through Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland. The NWA said significant funding and engineering will be needed to address flooding in Lucy, Hanover. And the Jamaica Teachers Association JTA's Critical Illness Trust Fund is now operational and will soon start delivering benefits to teachers suffering from lifestyle diseases and other medical issues. Dr. Garth Anderson, a trustee of the JTA, informed delegates at the association's 58th annual conference that measures are in place for the nation's 23,000 public school teachers to start benefiting from the trust fund. Dr. Anderson said the fund, which was launched in 2019, is now registered and is being managed by a board of trustees, including members of the Chase Fund. The JTA's Critical Illness Trust Fund was primarily established to assist teachers with lifestyle diseases to help fund health-related expenses. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service has approved the plan to hire retired teachers to fill areas of specialization at schools that are having challenges finding replacements for the new academic year. The announcement was made on Monday by Education Minister Favour Williams. Meanwhile, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark explained that based on the short-term measures, teachers will be able to temporarily fill vacancies while others are on vacation leave in either their existing school or at another institution. Retired teachers to be used in areas of specialization are to be re-engaged on a contractual basis only. The finance minister added that the salary for retired teachers will be based on the position to be filled and not on their qualifications. School administrators were also updated on the distribution of desks and chairs, broadband connectivity of schools, textbooks, e-resources, and the Sixth Form Pathways program. And in regional news, Health Minister of Guyana, Dr. Frank Anthony, earlier this week confirmed that Guyana has recorded a second case of the monkeypox virus. But while he provided no details of the new case during his daily Ministry of Health update on the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic, media reports are suggesting that the second infected person is a woman in her 30s. She has no recent travel history. Last week, Guyana became the latest Caribbean Community CARICOM country to record a case of the monkeypox virus after a 57-year-old man from Region 4, Demerara, had been hospitalized. The man has been placed in isolation and health authorities said they are conducting contact tracing and testing. So far, the virus has been detected in Bermuda, Bahamas, Barbados, and Jamaica. And in international news, authorities in New York City are posting new signs proclaiming Times Square a gun-free zone. The Manhattan tourist attraction is one of several sensitive places, including parks, churches, and theaters, that will be off limits for guns. New York is among 6 states that had key provisions of its gun laws invalidated by the High Court because of a requirement for applicants to prove they had proper case for a permit. The law, however, has led to confusion and court challenges from gun owners who claim it improperly limits their constitutional rights. Under the law, applicants for a concealed carry permit will have to complete 16 hours of classroom training and 2 hours of live fire exercises. Applicants will also have to provide a list of social media accounts for the past 3 years as part of a character and conduct review. Ordinary citizens will be prohibited from bringing guns to schools, churches, subways, theaters, and amusement parks and other places deemed sensitive by authorities. It's now time for sports and entertainment news with Vaughn.
Hey Bridge Nation, I am Vaughn Thorpe with your Sports 360. Commonwealth champion Rashid Broadbell increased his winning streak to 5 events on Tuesday at the Luzerne World Athletics Continental Tour Silver Meet in Switzerland, coming off of his second victory over world champion Grant Holloway. Broadbell ran 13.36 to win the 110-meter hurdles ahead of Americans Eric Edwards 13.53 and Jamal Britt 13.54. Olympic champion Hansel Parchment was fourth in 13.54. In the B final, Jamaica's national under-20 record holder Damian Thomas was third in 13.71 seconds. In the women's 100-meter hurdles, Olympic champion Jasmine Camacho Quinn of Puerto Rico ran 12.86 for second behind the USA's Tia Jones 12.78. And Chelsea squandered a lead to lose 2-1 at Southampton and continue their inconsistent start to the Premier League season on Tuesday. Goals by Romeo Lavia and Adam Armstrong saw Southampton recover from going behind to a 23rd minute strike from Raheem Sterling, who now has 3 goals since his move from Manchester City and has been one of Chelsea's few successes this season. That's already 2 losses in 5 games for Chelsea, which is missing the injured N'Golo Kante in midfield and has a rebuilt defense that is leaking goals. Southampton rebounded from a 1-0 home loss to Manchester United on Saturday and joined Chelsea on 7 points with a first win at St Mary's since April. And in entertainment news, prosecutors rested their case on Tuesday at R. Kelly's federal trial in Chicago. After presenting 2 weeks of testimony, including from 4 Kelly accusers, in their bid to prove the singer enticed underage girls for sex, produced child pornography, and successfully rigged his 2008 state trial. Among the last prosecution witnesses was a 42-year-old woman who went by the pseudonym Nia. Taking the stand Tuesday morning, she was the 4th and final accuser to testify at the trial in Kelly's hometown. A 5th accuser who prosecutors had said during openings would testify never did. They did not explain why. Through her testimony, Nia painted a picture of Kelly as a master manipulator who reeled in starstruck fans like her to sexually abuse them and then discarded them. And that's your sports and entertainment news 360. I am Vaughn Thorpe. Back to you, LaFane.
Thanks, Vaughn, and that was the Bridge 99 FM and Ari Jam Radio News Package. News 360, the facts you need. Catch us at 5 p.m. for another News 360. You can also download the Bridge 99 FM app in the Google Play Store and the Apple Store for all the latest happenings on the Bridge. I'm LaFane Wigan. Have a great day.
And those are the stories making it in Bridge 99 FM's major news package right here on the Bridge 99 FM.